with a 32-1 record and a ferocious finishing touch. 6 weeks ago, it looked like Eric Curry would be an early victim. But this time, Garcia didn't finish it. And Curry, a former prospect coming out of mothballs, dramatically turned the attack on Garcia. And going into the 12th and final round, 2 judges scored the fight even. Garcia's ascent was in jeopardy. But Eric Curry, coming off a long layoff, ran out of gas in the 12th round. Garcia pounded and finished it this time, escaping a near derailment. But did it set him back?
Well, I don't think I did. I don't think it put me back. I mean, I had a little bit of setback on that fight. I had a little problems with the guys trying to take him out. But I don't look back at the fight and say I need to do this, do it. Going into the fight, I knew what things I had to work on, and it didn't work, so I knew I had to try a little harder. But I don't think it set me back at all.
Garcia, a late bloomer, takes each fight as a learning experience. After Curry, this is what to look for tonight.
Movement. From my last fight, you could see I needed movement. As for power and everything like that, throwing punches, it's there, so it's always going to be there. So I know, don't really have to push that, power thing. I need to hit these guys with big shots to take them out or, get them stunned. The things I know I have to move, do to get better. And like my last fight, I needed the movement, especially my head. So you'll see a little different Garcia this time around.
But is the pressure on Garcia tonight? The heavy favorite against Mike Dixon. If he doesn't come up with an early takeout, does he lose more ground?
When you look at the fight, you know there's a lot of pressure on you to win because you know you have to win. But I don't go into the fight thinking all that, them problems and all that going into the fight. I get in the fight, and by the first round, if I can't do something, I'll change it or try something else. But I don't go into the fight thinking that I have to look good, I got to knock this guy out or anything like that. I get in to win. If it goes 12 rounds or ends in the first round, I'll do it, whatever it takes.
Dixon, a former cruiserweight who KO'd 10 of his first 11 opponents, but as a heavyweight will stand in and trade punches and generally loses in the exchange. He sizes up tonight's fight.
I'm going to try to go out and establish a jab, quick pace, and try to press him more than his last fight with Curry. Curry kind of counter-punching, kind of laid back, but when he was punching, he was scoring. But I'm going to try to take the fight to Alex early.
Dixon, with the extra poundage, has taken a run at some leading heavyweights. McCall, Mercer, Lewis, Selden. Although in defeat, he's faced 4 top 10 contenders. That's 4 more than Garcia. Dixon says he's learned one thing from these 4 fights.
Yeah, move my head more.
Well, we know we could expect a lot of head moves. See Continental America's title. It is also a...
for an impressive KO. Alex, you're appearing with Sergeant Quick, struggling to find the power against Mike Dixon. You must walk your opponent, Mike, especially to your right, away from his power, making him reach and use a lot of movement, Mike, from the waist up. In fact, you should move your head and shoulders.
WBC Continental America's Heavyweight Championship. Introducing, in the red corner, fighting out of Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 213 pounds, with a professional record of 12 wins, 8 defeats with 11 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Mike Dixon. And in the blue corner, from San Fernando, California, he weighed in at 214 pounds. His professional record consists of 32 wins, 1 defeat, with 26 KOs. He is the current NABF heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Alex Garcia.
Hi, Alex. All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Give me a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Good luck.
A very busy young man. He turned pro actually very late at the age of 25, so he is a young 31, but he is making up for lost time. 10th fight in the last 12 months, closing in on what he hopes is a world title shot. And it's Alex Garcia moving around quickly at the opening bell. He has won 21 straight, 18 of those by knockout. And his last fight was in April against Eric Curry when he thought he wasn't taking a big chance. And Eric Curry, who was fighting a second time back after a 4-year layoff, surprised everyone, taking Garcia into the final round before Garcia came up with a dramatic knockout for the victory and to continue his string. But another string he continues, Sean, is facing non-top 10 opponents. They have done a great job in leveraging Alex Garcia into the top 10 without really facing yet a major opponent. Now he goes up against a guy who has faced some major opponents in Mike Dixon and continues to look to hit the home run ball. Right now he hopes it's against Alex Garcia. He watched the tapes of the Eric Curry fight, and he feels as if Garcia will be right in front of him, just as Ray Mercer was. Dixon fighting 7 tough rounds against Mercer before he was stopped. Also in that Bruce Seldon fight, Seldon had Dixon down in the first round, but Dixon came off the canvas and grinding it out with Seldon before losing a 10-round decision. So he certainly can be the, quote, capable but beatable opponent.
Right, he's the type of opponent. He said that he saw Alex Garcia against Curry and Mike White. He said he's strong, he punches hard, he has a good right hand. Tonight, he is going to try to move, work his body, keep him from throwing the right hand. Already tasting that right early in this fight is Dixon.